Everyone, Arlynn here. I will be in front of the camera in just a minute, but I wanted to very quickly do a loopy bow for you guys here for my mailbox. And I'm getting ready to show you a couple of things that I'm going to put on my mailbox. But I've got a lot to share with you in this one, so I wanted to show you this very quickly. I did get this ribbon from perpetualribbons.com, but it's been a long time ago, and I am not sure what's going on with Bobby at Perpetual Ribbons now, but you're always welcome to go to her website and check it out. And this is beautiful ribbon. But instead of doing a funky bow or anything out there this time, I just want to do a loopy, what I call a loopy bow. In other words, a bow with lots and lots and lots of loops on it. So, very easily done. Let me get back to the beginning here. And I start with taking the very end of the ribbon and folding it toward myself. And I'm going to start with kind of a smaller loop. What I want the smallest loop on the bow, or the smallest set of loops, I should say, on the bow to look like, which is about that size. And then I overlap that little piece that I folded over to myself, and I pinch it together, and then I twist, and then I want to turn this kind of under itself to make a small center loop, which is what will be the center loop of the bow, just like that. And then all I'm going to do is start. You can see how I kind of manipulated that a little bit underneath this first loop. And I'm going to start making sets of 2 loops, if you will. One going one direction and one going another direction. And I'm just going to make them just a little bit larger. No more than, I would say, 1/4 of an inch larger than the loop before it. Twisting as I go, because this is one-sided ribbon. And honestly, you guys, I'm just eyeballing this. This is nothing that I ever measure. I just kind of eyeball it and hope for the best when I go to fluff that it will work out. And I am just, as I said, I'm just going to keep going one direction and making a loop no more than about 1/4 inch larger than the loop before it. Then come over here and do the same, and pinching it and catching it underneath. So I'm going to do this probably another 5 or 6 times. I wanted to come back and say at the end here, I'm really making them all about the same size, as I kind of tiered a little bit larger and a little bit larger. And then next, I was going to say maybe I'm going to put 2 more loops on this, about the same size as the couple of loops ahead of it. I've done it about 3 times, the last 3 or 4 loops that you put on it. We'll give it a nice background, if you will. A twist, and then I'm going to grab this from behind and pull it, turn it right side up, and then attach it right to the bottom, and that's going to be my 2 tails. Okay, and I'm going to get my, well, actually, I'm going to cut it off a little bit longer than I probably need to, and then I'm going to grab one more piece, pretty long piece, because my bell box is pretty fat. So I want to make sure I have a big enough piece to wrap around it. And I just about used this whole, well, I've got a little bit left that I could probably add to a funky bow or something. Let me find the center point of this, and I'm just going to add this into the back of the bow, and that will serve as, this will be my 2 tails. I can cut that. And this will be the piece that I tie everything onto the mailbox with. Okay, so here's my pipe cleaner, and here we go through. Try not to catch your thumb ring, which I do that more times than I care to remember. And pull that hand and pinch, and take this pipe cleaner and really make it tight, and twist the bow and twist the pipe cleaner. Okay, now I'm going to do some fluffing here and see what I can come up with for just this big bunch of loopy bow, you know, a loopy bow. Just a bow with lots and lots of pretty yellow butterfly and daisy. I'm not fluffing in any particular way. I'm just fluffing all of the loops out, putting my hand on every single one. But that is going to be super pretty, and I'm going to show you what that's going to go with in just a minute. All right, so I will be right back in front of the camera, and I'm going to put this down because I'll just fluff all day with this. All right, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, here I am in front of the camera, and let me say hi everyone, Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And I have got a lot to share with you today, you guys, so I'm not going to mess around chitting and chatting here too much, because I'll be chitting and chatting as I share things with you. First thing I want to do, though, is I did have a question yesterday. I had a few questions, and I put them on my stickies, but I'm going to choose one question to answer out of this video, because I do have more that aren't travel videos. I do have more videos for you that I can answer further questions. But the first question that came in yesterday, well, actually, I'll answer two of the questions. One of the questions was, how did Chris and I meet? They've never heard that story, and I know some of you have heard this story, so if you'd like to speed through this point, you can go to minute mark this, and I'll put it up here, and you can just skip this little story. But I'll tell you very quickly, Chris is the cousin of a lady who is one of my very best friends in the world, and I worked with her at Rustler's Steakhouse. And I was working at, that's where I met her. I had stopped working at Rustler's so I could go to college, back to college, and because I quit for a year and went to work. I don't know whether y'all know that, but I went to work in Falls Church, Virginia, and decided, I want to go back to school and get my education. So I went back to community college. So I was in community college at the time, and I was working full-time at a 7-Eleven from the 6 to midnight shift. But I remained friends with her. Of course, she was wonderful. She was the manager at Rustler's, and we became fast friends. And I met Chris's whole family before I even met Chris. And she was having a get-together one night at her place and had invited Chris and her aunt and just some other friends we had in the area. And I was kind of dating a guy at the time, but wasn't anything serious. I'd gone out on a couple of dates with him, but it wasn't anything, you know, I didn't have that, wow, I really want to go on another date with this guy kind of feeling. But I was, I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking to date. I was really concentrating on working and going to school. I was working full-time and going to school full-time. So I was a busy lady. So, sorry, I'm still a little hoarse, so pardon me. So we were in her place getting ready for everybody to come. So here comes her aunt, and in the door after her aunt came Chris. And I was like, oh my goodness, who is this gentleman, And he was like somebody I'd never met. He had already graduated from college. He graduated from the University of Florida and was already working here in Virginia. So I'd only dated hometown boys, I'd never dated anybody who had, been out of town or, was from kind of out of town, if you will, even though his parents lived in a neighboring state very close to us in West Virginia, close to us. I lived in Maryland. My friend had told me that he was very quiet, very shy, that I probably wouldn't talk to him much. Well, Chris and I got to talking, and I said, you said that he was shy? You said that he was quiet? And she said, yeah, he's always been shy and quiet. Well, y'all, we talked and talked and talked and talked all night long pretty much. And I went home and I told my mom, this is after meeting him one night. I think I've met the man that I would like to marry. And my mom went, now, honey, let's not get hasty here, I said, honestly, Mom, he is an amazing man. I just don't know. And I kind of felt like he had the same, kind of feeling about me. Well, so we separated and he went his way, I went my way. Tuesday evening, that was like on a Saturday night. The next Tuesday evening, Donna and I are getting ready to go out to dinner, and we were in her car on her way to her place, and here comes Chris's car down the hill, and I went, what? Was that Chris? And Donna, or my friend, said, yes, I think it was. And I went, what is he doing here? So he turned around. We saw him turn around and follow us back up to her place. And he got out of the car and he says, Arlynn, I'm sorry to his cousin, but move aside. I'd like to take you out to dinner tonight. Would you be willing to go with me? And I said, I was flabbergasted, y'all. Nobody'd ever done that to me. I was 19 years old. Nobody'd ever, come from out of town to want to take me out to dinner. I was like, of course, I would love to go to dinner with you. So he took me out to dinner, and the rest is history, you guys. We were married. That was in August. We were engaged on my birthday in October, and we were married the next May. And we've been married 41 years. And I married my soulmate. I am more in love with Chris today than I was the day we married, you guys. And, so that's the way we met. That's the way we met. It's kind of a little bit of a Cinderella story, if you will, because I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it. And I don't think he did either. And here we are 41 years later. So anyway, so there's that story. All right, on with the video. And the other one asked me what kind of car I drive, because she looked at the car and she said that she really liked how it looked inside and whatever. I drive a Hyundai Sonata hybrid. Yes, we did buy a hybrid. We love it. We love the hybrid. Not into electric cars, so to speak, because I don't think they have the infrastructure set in this country for that quite yet. But the hybrid, of course, you put gas in, but we've been getting over 60 miles to a gallon in this hot weather, you guys. It's wonderful. It has solar panels on top of it. It was not overly expensive. It's not an overly expensive car by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a lovely, nice little sedan for me. For me, it is my car. Chris drives an Outback, what we consider my car and his car. We drive both. We both drive both, but we always say, we taking my car or your car, or the black or white car. My car is black, his car is white, so. Anyway, and the reason I got it is because my dad has one exactly like ours, and I fell in love with it. When I saw it, I fell in love with it, and Chris did too, so we decided to get one. And it just so happened we got it right pretty much in time, right before the gas prices went, so. Okay, there's 2 questions today, and I'll pull whatever else I have and try to answer some in another video. Okay, today I have a couple of hauls for you. One from Amazon, one from Temu, and one from the MinuteMan MiniMall, a little one from the MinuteMan MiniMall. So let me start out with Amazon, and I'll start out with this kimono. I got this just the other day, and I can put a link, and here I am in my outfit of the day, which is, I got the capris I have on, I've just gotten into. They are an extra large, whoop, whoop, whoop. I still haven't lost any, I've lost a little bit more than 81 pounds, y'all, but my body, my mama always said, don't get frustrated when you hit a plateau. Plus, we had our cruise, then we went to Stacy's, then we had last weekend. It's been kind of one thing after another here, and I've been trying and have really been good the last few days. But regardless, Chris actually picked these up for me in BJ's Wholesale Club. They are Zach and Rachel, and they are an extra large, you guys, an extra large. And they are kind of stretchy, super stretch, if you will, capris. So that's what the bottoms are, and I have them in an array of the different colors. Hopefully the rest of them will fit too, eventually here or now, whenever. But these are the black ones, and then of course my standard black tops. I've got about 5 of these tops, by the way, all an array of sizes. And then the kimono, and then my jewelry is Brighton. This is a necklace that our daughter Kristen got me 1 year for Christmas, and then I got these earrings on board a ship. A princess ship, Brighton. And same jewelry. Barb got me this as a gift. Barb, my friend who I cruise with all the time, got me this as a gift. I'm going to tell you about this ring, and the rest is the same. So, but this kimono is from Amazon. It was not expensive. And this is actually a 2X, and you can see how it fits me. And the reason I went with the 2X, you guys, is because of the girls. It fits me great. It's a little big, actually, in other places, but because of the girls, I've got to, you know, buy to compensate. What can I say? So, also, I got myself, now y'all, I haven't worn white bottoms, like white pants, white capris, white shorts, white anything on the bottom in years and years and years and years and years. Because in my mind, white makes you look whiter, you know? I always wear black, I always wear darker colors. Well, I did break down and I bought myself a pair of those Jeggings, the Amazon Essential Jeggings, that I'll give you a link for these specific Jeggings. Now I got a pair of, again, extra large long. And these are a smidge big for me, actually, in the waist, especially. But I did get them. Some of you have asked me if they have pockets. They do have back pockets, and my phone, I was going to pick it up and show you. I have an iPhone 13 Plus, and it fits fine in the back pocket. But here I am in the white Jeggings with my little red shoes and this kimono and black top. And I don't think they look too bad, you guys. I don't think they look too bad. They're thick enough material. They're lovely. They're stretchy, but they're thick enough material where they don't attach themselves to like my cellulite, you know? And I think I can get away with wearing these. I think I can get away with wearing them, which I am absolutely thrilled about, you guys, because I love wearing white. I love wearing white, you know? And yeah, I'm looking forward to wearing these a little bit. So I'm almost ready to go down a size in these. I'm not quite sure if I should try it quite yet, but I think I'm almost ready to go down a size. And these are not expensive, you guys. This is why I love Amazon for helping me get through these transitional times, you know, and losing this weight. So that's it for the clothes that I've gotten from Amazon as of late. But I did buy a new mailbox cover. I'm getting ready to change some of my outdoor decors to, like, I did a red and yellow decor that I'll show you maybe next week. I made a wreath and I made a bow topper, and I will show you those things next week when I switch out my flags and switch out, you know, a couple things on the front porch. But I am also going to switch out, you know, so I'm taking the patriotic stuff down outside. But I did purchase a new, let me see if I can take it out of here. Hang on just a second. There we go. You can see what it is. Premium oversized magnetic mailbox cover. I need it oversized. You may not, and you just have to look at the measurements that you see on what your mailbox measures and compare it to the cover. But I think this is so pretty, and I am going to be using this. And I bought some of these flowers before, and it came in all of these came in one package that looked like this from Amazon. And I am going to use I think it's 6. I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'll be using all 10 tufts in the back of my mailbox. So I think that looks super pretty with it. And then you all saw the bow that I made to go with it. So I think this is going to be super pretty. This is really going to be pop out there, isn't it? Out on my mailbox. So yeah, I'm going to be putting these things, and I don't know whether I have a hanging sign. You know, I always usually put a hanging sign out there. I have a birdhouse that is just decrepit. So I might have to break down and buy a new one, or it might not have anything out there for right now, you know? So I got all of that from Amazon too, just the mailbox cover and the florals. I had the ribbon already, as I said, from Perpetual Ribbons. So that was my Amazon haul. And let's go into the MinuteMan MiniMall, and I'll save Temu for last. I stopped by the MinuteMan MiniMall on my way home from Kristen's school. So on my way home, And I just picked up 3 very quick things. As you all know, I decorate with blue and white, and I love the colonial. I have many of these plates. And these are, I have my glasses somewhere. These are Staffordshire, I believe, Liberty. These are Liberty Blue original copper engravings of historic colonial series printed on Staffordshire ironstone. Detergent and dishwasher safe, made in England, Independence Hall. And I paid $9.50 for each of these. And I got 2. And I have these, when I have all of my blue and white cottage decor out, I've got these spattered about the entire house. And I saw these. I haven't seen them in a while, you guys. I haven't seen this pattern in a while, so I only saw 2. So I went ahead and picked up both for $9.50 each. So I don't know where I'll put them. I may try to incorporate them up over the top of the cabinet if I could just find some more. That would be pretty if they were spattered about, you know, up above the cabinet. But anyway, got 2 of those, $9.50 each. And I got a vase. Look at that. A blue vase. Isn't that pretty? And it was $16. Hand-blown blue vase. That's all it's, doesn't say anything else on it. I don't think it's anything too special. But I thought it was really pretty. And again, I don't know exactly where it will go, but I'll find a place. I love it though. And that was it. That's all I got from the MinuteMan MiniMall. So I love that little shop. I love that. And I was in there. I was on my way home, so I didn't stay for very long in there. I knew I wanted to get home and get up my car Chit-Chat for you guys. So I went in there and just kind of zipped around and picked up those few things that just caught my eye really quickly, you know? So, okay, let's talk Temu now. And again, I'm going to preface this by saying, I want you to make your own decision as to whether or not you want to purchase from Temu. As I mentioned, it's, you know, a lot of it, all of it probably is made in China. And, you know, I decided that because the prices were so good that I wasn't going to cut off my nose to spite my face as far as that is concerned. And I am purchasing from Temu, and I've got another order coming. Everything that I purchased in this order that I'm going to show you cost me $33, I believe. I believe it was, whoops, sorry. I believe it was like $33. So I did buy some clothes for this one. Let me start with these capris. Now, you will not be seeing me wear these capris until I lose more weight. Even though they are a little big in the waist for me, they do tend to cling to my legs. And I did take a picture of me, and I'm not going to be, you know, vain and not show you how they look. Also, too, I encourage you to read the reviews on this clothing, or read the size charts. I bought a 3X. Now, you all know I'm an extra large. I'm about a 16, 18 on the bottom, and a 1X, large 1X, small 2X, getting more toward the 1X size right now. And so I just want to, you know, caution you to definitely read the size chart, because a 3X can be a size 16, you know. So don't let that 3X throw you. Take that extra moment to look at the size chart, okay? So, but these are it. These are these are very stretchy. As I said, they're a little big in the waist, but I just thought they were so pretty. They're blue and white, and look at the detail on the leg. Some of you thinner ladies who don't worry so much about cellulite like I do, you know, would look adorable in these. And these cost $8.98. $8.98. $9 for these. And they're good quality, you guys. They're not going to fall apart, you know, after they're worn. And like I said, I did get a 3X, and they're 100% polyester fiber. So they're cute though. Very, very cute. And I'd say another 5 pounds for me. We're gonna do a Panama Canal cruise coming up after Christmas. These might work. Hopefully they won't be too big. Anyway, I got those. And I did take a picture of myself. And in that picture, you also see me, I think I had kept those on, I'm not sure. But this is a kimono that I got from Temu too. And I did get this in a 3X, again, because I checked the size chart out. And I wanted to be sure it would go across the girls that I'm always trying to camouflage a little bit, you know. But this is super pretty. Me and my florals, you know, I love my florals. I absolutely love them. And this fits super cute. It's a little bit, it kind of necks up in the front a little bit, if you will. You can see it better in the picture, I'm sure, than what I'm showing you. But it covers the bum nicely. It fits beautifully. I love it. And this cost $7.48, $7.50 for that. That's nothing, you guys. Okay, so the rest isn't jewelry. I got some little of these earring backs. I don't know about y'all, but I am forever losing earring backs. So they had a little package of these for 89 cents and 200 pieces of these. Can you see them? These little earring backs, which I like better than the metal ones, to be honest with you. I really like these a lot better. So 200 pieces for 89 cents. Really? That's great. I got that. Let me show you the other thing that I wasn't too enamored with, and because I'm probably too big in the neck, even though I don't look like I'm really big in the neck. But I think if you have even a young girl, this would be pretty for a prom or something like that. This is a necklace, and you know, I can show you how it fits me, which isn't wonderfully well. You know, it needs to come on. It would be prettier if it, and I can't extend this obviously, if it came, you know, all the way almost shut. I could, you know, wear it to the side, I guess, but it just doesn't fit quite right. I'm not gonna get rid of it or anything, but it just doesn't fit me like I would like it to, you know. So I'm too thick in the neck. But anyway, I thought it was super pretty and I thought I would try it. But it is little. You can see it's just little. And I don't know if it says, this was $2.57. And I thought for $2.57, I could certainly try it, right? So anyway, I'll leave that up to you. I don't know what my neck measures, you guys. Although I am not having to wear extensions on any of my 18 or even 16 inch jewelry anymore. So there for a long, long time, I was putting extension chains on them, you know, so I don't have to do that anymore. So pretty happy about that. Okay, now one other thing that I got, which in order to trim my, I don't get anything waxed or anything like that. So in order to trim my eyebrows, I take a comb and I put it up through my eyebrows, and then I take a pair of scissors and I trim them, you know. Well, I saw this little jobby and I said, well, how cute is that? And I thought I could certainly do that and put that right up against, you know, your eyebrow and trim away. So that's what it's meant for. It is an eyebrow trimmer. And it was 97 cents. That's it, 97 cents. So that's what I got. The rest of what I got are earrings. So I love earrings, as you all know. And so I'll just go through these real quick and show you earrings and then that ring. I'll show you the ring. 97 cents. And they came with these backs on them. And here they are. Aren't they pretty? They're just, I love dangle earrings. 97 cents for those. So, love those. Then I got a pair of pearl and blue earrings, and they were $1.69. They have a little bit of a, you know, a bling to them 3 little stones, and then the blue stone, and then like a faux pearl. Love those. Then I got another little pair of pearl earrings, and these are super pretty, and these would be pretty to wear on a formal night. I think these are super pretty. So on a formal night on one of the ships, whoops, might help if I turn them the right way. Here we go. Aren't they pretty? Love those. And again, for a formal night, I was thinking these. I do a lot of formal nights, you guys. So, you know, I like to have different choices. Did I say how much those were with the pearls on them? No, I didn't, did I? They were $2.60. These were $2.60. And then these, $2.77. So they're pretty. Again, just a little dangle. Just one very simple stone. Yes, I wear big earrings sometimes, but there are times when I just think just a little earring like this makes just as big of a statement as like a long earring like this would make. You know, I think they are super delicate and super pretty. And these were $2.07. And then one more thing was this ring. And this is a size 9 ring. And it is like a rose and silver, like a filigree kind of thing on the sides. This was $1.17. $1.17 for this. And it is heavy, and it's a size 9, and that's the size I wear on my forefinger, you know, so I love it. It also fits on my middle fingers, and it fits on both hands, you know, on all the fingers. So that's why I buy a 9. When I get really cold, I've got to kind of keep my hands in fists so nothing falls off, you know, but I think that's super pretty. And so that, my friends, is that. That's all I got. Oh my goodness. I actually fit a lot in this video, and I hopefully it's not too much over 30 minutes long. I'm really trying my best to keep things to 30 minutes. I don't want to bore you guys ever by taking it 45 or more minutes. I try to keep it at about 25 to 30 minutes. So hopefully I did manage to do that and fit a lot in. So anyway, I will never close a video out unless I'm traveling. I do close some of those out without doing my final words. So let me go into my final words and say I may be back yet another time with a travel video, or I'm not sure with what, you guys, but I may be back. If I get my mailbox put together before this video goes up, then watch for a picture at the end, and I'll put a picture at the end to end this video, okay? All right. Again, thanks so much for stopping in here. It was so good to see you, visit with you. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you in advance for all of your comments, and thank you for your past comments. I don't get a chance to comment back, you guys. I, as you all know, have been a busy lady, but that doesn't mean I don't read every single comment, that I don't appreciate every single comment, and that once I've seen it, I send you back my heart. And please know that your words have been taken into my heart, and I appreciate you. I very much appreciate you. Please subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it, especially this time of year, because we're going to be gearing up for fall in the next few weeks and start decorating this house for fall. Yes, we will. Oh my goodness. Yes, I start early because I am a YouTuber and because I got a lot to do. I don't only decorate every vignette and everything by myself, but I do produce all my videos and everything, every transition you see, everything you see, I produce. So I'm a pretty busy lady, but thank you guys so much. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.